alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. And it's Chicago to start out. The kick out to Boozer. And the three ball is good.
I love the aggressive approach right there. Boozer is impressive off the catch.
Here's Nelson. Pass to Anthony. Durant in the corner. It's 3 pointers off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Boozer can't get it to go.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
It's Durant on the wing. Baseline try, rebounded by Howard. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Chicago. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for them in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
And it's Oden finishing it off.
And strong finish from the rookie Oden, a really ferocious dunker.
Rose kicks to Boozer. Defended by Durant. Lets it go with the 3. And Boozer gets it to go.
3 points.
Boozer's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Bulls. Out to Anthony. Stolen away. Over in the corner, Rose. Snatched away. Thunder passes to Durant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Now, here's Rose. Pass to Howard. Here's Turkoglu. And Rose wide open. He shoots. Basket is good. The assist from Turkoglu. Rose has got 5 points so far. Sonics trail by 7. Nelson, the pass to Durant. Stolen by Boozer. Takes the 3. Nelson with the rebound. Four-shooter, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And again, Seattle turns it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Bulls leading by 7. Back to Boozer. Fires for 3. The rebound by Oden.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hand.
And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Durant.
Scoring on the break, so much easier than in the half court.
For Chicago, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's Durant on the wing. From past the arc, he made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And Anthony's got the ball here for Seattle. It's a 5-point game. They need to bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. It seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Check in for Greg Oden. The Bulls leading by 5. Here's Rose. Rebounded by Anthony. Outside Durant. Jacks up a three. Nelson kicks to Durant. Rose with the ball. Now Anthony defending. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
Sonics basketball.
Thunder passes to Anthony. Outside Durant. Stolen by Boozer. And again, Chicago turns it over.
Seattle basketball.
Nelson with a screen on Rose. Outside for Durant. And Boozer with the block.
And some aggressive defense from Boozer, just attacking that shot.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Chicago.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
Something else they've done is really get after it defensively, specifically steals, and how they've done a good job tonight forcing turnovers.
Now here's Boozer. He's got 11. Here's Rose, and Durant sends it back.
You aren't scoring on him at the rim. Forget about that. No way, Jose.
Hits it from three-point range.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Nelson kicks to Anthony. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. And Durant sends it back.
The offense thought it'd be an easy shot, but he proved them wrong there with authority.
Wide open. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Here's Boozer. That's tipped.
Terrific defense in the painted area.
Anthony. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Anthony's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Durant in the corner. Got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's all tied in Seattle. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen so far from the Supersonics?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game. Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
And the dunk by Rose.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
Howard's checked in for Chicago.
Number 5.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
That's an 8-second violation. Seattle basketball.
Durant, the pass to Stewart. Chicago grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Durant. He's got 14. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Howard. Stolen by Dudley. Here's Durant. What a terrific move that was. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Supersonics.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And how about also the ability to contest shots? They're staying attached and contesting and coming away with blocks as well.
Now here's Durant. He's got 18. Good. Now it's a 6-point Sonic lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
There's Rose with the three, and it's Durant with the rebound. And another basket for Seattle.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Durant. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Ben, your Sonics dance team.
Chicago trails by 8. And here's Turkoglu. Nothing on the board. Rebounded by Oden. Right side Durant. Nice ball movement by Seattle. And again, Seattle turns it over.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
To the left wing. Here's Rose. Basket is good. The assist from Turkoglu. Turkoglu's got his third assist on the night. And here's Rose outside. Buries it from three-point range. Rose has got 7 now in this quarter.
And you got to guard him closely from that corner, or he will burn you.
Fires the three. Traps in the tray. And the Sonics lead by 6.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Baseline jumper. And it's Seattle with another.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Boy, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Sonics leading by 8. Here's Anthony, and another basket for Seattle.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now here's Durant. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
The Supersonics shooting their first free throws of this one.
Shots.
That's good from Durant. And the Supersonics making a change here. Nelson's checked in. Chicago making a switch here. And both free throws good for Durant.
When your big men can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
And here's Rose outside, and they get it back. Bang for 3, and it's Durant with the rebound. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Over Rose. Stolen by Rose. Here's Boozer. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Boozer's got 14.
And Boozer is a gifted scorer. Between his jumper and low post moves, he's a major problem.
Durant against Boozer.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Durant inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 29.
Making his presence felt on the interior.
Chicago trails by 11. Rose kicks to Dang. Ball's knocked loose. Nelson with the steal. Durant with it. Boozer picks him up. Thunder passes to Nelson. Now Anthony. Left side Durant. 5 to shoot. Lets a floater go. Chicago's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
A guy that usually likes to work in close. Boozer noticed the soft coverage and able to knock that one down from the mid-range.
Now here's Durant. He's got 29 points.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
It's Nelson up top. He's guarded by Howard. Outside Durant. Shot from the wing. And another basket for Seattle. 32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. That one goes in. Boozer's got 18 points.
And there's a lot of strength behind Boozer's game, so the inside contact won't deter.
Sonics leading by 11. Nelson dishes to Durant. And Boozer with the block.
You gotta go up stronger than that, or he's gonna turn you away.
Here's Durant, and so it's Seattle. They lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Sonics leading by 11. Nelson with it. No scoring in this one. And the dunk by Stewart.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time. Cold-blooded and lethal.
Yep, that one goes. Boozer's got 20.
Got to appreciate the interior game of Boozer. I mean, really does a nice job scoring in the paint and has a high-arcing shot that helps him do so.
Now, here is Nelson. Outside Durant, pass to Stewart. Nice ball movement by Seattle. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Durant with the fadeaway. And another basket for Seattle.
Filling it up in a hurry.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Rise and fire. You gotta love his aggressiveness off the catch.
Chicago trails by 14. Lays it up and banks it in. Boozer's got 6 here in this quarter.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Get loud and welcome your Sonics dance team.
Grego, he's checked in for the Sonics. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Turkoglu's checked in for James. The first one falls.
And Boozer, quite the efficient scorer, a banger in the post, who also has a very solid and reliable mid-range shot.
Boozer hits them both.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
Poked loose. It's stolen by Turkoglu. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Nelson, the pass to Durant. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Durant's got 38 points.
High percentage if you can find a window. Great job.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Bulls. Outside Boozer. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
They really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Nelson dishes to Durant. Pocket 6. From deep three-point land. Rebound by the Bulls. Boozer's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It doesn't go for him. Seattle leading by 8. Left side Durant. Fires from 14. And the rebound goes to Boozer. Boozer's got 5 rebounds tonight. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Outside Durant. It's stolen by Rose. Lets the three fly. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
So Dwayne Casey decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And your Sonics dance team.
Douglas checked in for Durant. Seattle leading by 5. And Dudley kicks to Anthony. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
Here's Boozer. Rebound by the Sonics. Oden's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Dudley. He's guarded closer. The drive by Anthony. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Offensive rebound. Pass to Boozer. And it's blocked.
And when it comes to rim protection, that's picture perfect.
3 from the inbound. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Boozer's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And here is Anthony. He's covered by Boozer. Anthony kicks to Oden. Right side, Boozer. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Turkoglu, rebounded by the Supersonics. They've led by as many as 14 points. Thunder passes to Dudley. Spins, and it's sent back by Howard.
Love the aggressive defense right at the rim. He refused to let that thing get through.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Substitution on the court.
There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. Pass to Boozer. Over Anthony. And again, no good by Chicago.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
That's a nice kick. Great feel for where to move with it.
Chicago trails by 9. Boozer wide open. He fires. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 12, and the shot goes in.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Tries the spin move, and Boozer gets it to go.
He is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
From the arc, here's Turkoglu. Tolliver kicks to Boozer. Over Anthony. Boozer no luck. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Ball goes to the away team.
Fires the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's Seattle with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Chicago trails by 6. And they pick up 2. Boozer's got 38 points.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. He was free to fire at his leisure there. Not much resistance.
Here's Thunder. Boozer with the rebound. Boozer's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Lou. Takes it inside. And Boozer with the block.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
Rose is checked in for Boozer. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. It's stolen. From deep, Rose. Rebound by Thunder. Thunder's got his 7th rebound here tonight. 3 on 3. Here's Rose. Got a hand on it.
Hey, if you lack rim protection, you will be taken advantage of. That's great defense.
And out of bounds as the Sonics gain possession.
Sonics basketball.
Seattle leading by 7. Pass to Oden. Outside Durant. 5 on the clock. And then Durant with the dunk.
Yeah, this has been an incredible offensive performance.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. And it's Seattle with another. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Supersonics.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Durant's got 45 points.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Seattle.
So Dwayne Casey decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Get loud and welcome your Sonics Finish team.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Dwayne Casey talk to his team. Now, he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Now here's Durant. And the layup's good off the glass. Durant's got 47 points.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's had.
The Bulls call timeout.
And your Sonics Dance team.
The Bulls making a switch here. Turkoglu's checked in. Chicago trails by 14. Here's Boozer. That's tipped. Rose against Durant. Connects again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Chicago with the ball. Over in the corner, Rose. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Rose has got 5 points now this quarter. It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. And it's the Supersonics ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. Pass to Durant. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And Durant sends it back.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
Here's Boozer offline with his three. Sonics leading by 16. Durant deciding where to go with it. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 2, and the basket by Thunder.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Count that one.
Oh, man, great vision.
Cherkelu.
And here's Seattle. They're on a 20-7 run. Knocked away. Fast break. Here we go. Jumps out. The rim rattler. Making no mistake.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
So Dwayne Casey decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Chicago making a switch here. Seattle leading by 15. Now Anthony. Here is Durant. Shot clock at 6. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Chicago trails by 17. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And the layup falls. Durant's got 56 points in the game.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Durant drawing the double team and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Thunder passes to Nelson. 6 to shoot. From the wing, another bucket. Wow.
And talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. This guy is clutch.
And Game 3 of the NBA Championship Series is all but in the books. Congrats are in order tonight on an outstanding effort and a well-deserved victory for Seattle.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
Outside for Durant. And yep, another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Boozer, and he can't bank that one in. Durant inside. Defended by Cherkelu. Tries again, and no good that time. So we see the Sonics taking the W here. A big playoff win for them, but what isn't, Greg, big in the postseason? Huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.